The job market is off to a rough start this year, with 81% of employees fearing that they are going to lose their job. And unfortunately, layoffs disproportionately affect senior employees, those employees who are in their mid to late 40s and into your 50s and beyond. So how do you navigate a potential job loss when you're supposed to be focusing on retirement in the next few years? There's a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt out there, but I think that the information in this video will help allay some of those fears. We're going to talk about the mindset that you need as you traverse these uncertain times, and stick around to the end because I'm going to give you a very specific task to do that will help you prepare for a potential job loss, or perhaps you've already been laid off and you need some guidance. Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to Connect. I have over 12 years experience as a hiring manager, and now I am a career coach who helps people over 40 take control of their career path to live life intentionally and to have a career they love. I think that there's no denying that the work environment is a little rough out there. I know that from my perspective as a career coach, I've had a lot more clients contacting me to rewrite or update their resumes and to provide them career coaching services, like helping them prepare for interviews. Probably many of you experienced the Great Recession way back in 2007 through 2009. That was a really messy time. I remember that right before the recession hit or was made official, I was a project manager on Wall Street, and the wheels were coming off 2 to 3 years before the recession was even called. We had hiring freezes in 2004 and 2005. We had complete departments that were cut. I would come to work one day and a whole team of like 11 people would be gone. I watched as people were fired and they were given a cardboard box to put all their belongings into, and then they were escorted out of the building. It was absolutely horrible. However, there was one thing that I noticed that after the fact I reflected on, and I understood it better than at the time that it actually happened. And it was that people who were in upper management roles didn't seem to have the same fear and uncertainty and doubt as the rest of us. I know that every day I went into work thinking, today's going to be the day. Today's going to be the day that I get my little cardboard box. And fortunately, it didn't happen. I later left that job. But people in upper management roles were completely in control of the situation. So that's what I want to teach you to do, is to be in complete control of an uncertain situation. The very first tip that I can give you has everything to do with mindset, and it is preparation over panic. Your fear of potential layoffs, or perhaps you've already experienced the layoff, your fear serves you no purpose unless it prompts you to take action. So we are going to take action. And of course, it includes the things that everyone's doing. Update your resume. Start preparing for potential interviews now, and start assembling your reference team. Now, I'm not going to talk about each of those specific things in this video. If you watch the Friday videos, each Friday I am tackling a very specific task to do to prepare for potential layoffs. This Friday, we're going to be talking about the 4 mistakes that people over 40 make on their resumes, and you don't want to do them. So watch this coming Friday's video. The week after that, we're going to be discussing interviews, especially answering those sticky questions. And the specific action that I want you to take starting tomorrow is when you go into work, I want you to be hyper aware of everything that you do, all the job duties that you're involved in, or maybe you're responsible for, that impact business. List everything. Hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills being those things like closing deals or negotiating contracts or project management. Soft skills being things like building rapport with clients very quickly or being particularly skilled in written communication. And then I want you to go through and anything that you think that you are particularly talented in, I want you to put a little asterisk beside it. And then we're going to take this list and we're going to put it into action on Friday when I do that video on the top 4 mistakes that you don't want to make on your resume. I write resumes as part of my coaching services, so I have a lot of experience with it, and I want you to avoid these 4 pitfalls that can really affect you getting a job. So how is the current job market environment affecting you? Have you already been affected by layoffs, or is there the potential that layoffs are headed your way? I know that some of my clients have received one of those company-wide emails inviting people to resign from their position. And companies do that because it saves them money. It saves them legal woes in the future. It helps them reduce their workforce without all the headaches that go with firing someone. So share your experience below, because remember, we are all a body of knowledge. And when we share what we're experiencing, we make one another stronger. So remember, preparation over panic. No matter what comes your way, you can navigate it confidently. So I'll see you on Friday, but until then, a video is going to pop up on your screen right now. And if you're interested in this content, just click there. And if you enjoy this type of content, please give this video a like and consider subscribing to this channel. I will see you next time, friends. And until then, I'm sending you all peace, love, and harmony. Have a great day.